So for those of you that watch my YouTube or Twitch, you'll know that I do a lot of SCAV runs, mostly because Loadout Lottery is a harsh mistress, and SCAV runs give me a reprieve from that. Anyway, during this wipe, I have found easily the best loot run I've used so far in Tarkov, and seeing as it was still working when I recorded the footage for this video last night, I figured a quick loot run video could help some people out. So this is Lighthouse, and my run will pretty much just cover these two areas. I basically ignore the rest of the map entirely, and generally my SCAV runs last about 10 minutes. You can use this route on your SCAV or PMC, but you will probably notice every clip in this video is recorded during a SCAV run, so if you want to take the risk-free angle, this is the route for you. I definitely don't cover even a fraction of this map in the video. This is just the route I take with my SCAV that is more than enough to make money on a quick run between raids. You can do this run in either direction, but generally the run will start or end at what I call the Mayor's House in New Village, which is where the run for this video begins. I'll start by checking the first level of this building, which has a rare tech spawn here. Then we'll go upstairs and into this room here, which has a rare spawn next to the printer. I found a lot of bitcoins here. As well as other rare loot. And also stims, funnily enough. On the top floor, there's also some jackets and duffel bags. And an intel spawns on this desk. And there's a med bag and a toolbox, which I found this fire steel in. Moving on from here, we're going to head to the next loot location, which is across the road from the locked hillside house. Heading inside, we'll find a jacket to loot. And some tech spawns here. I've also found a horse statue here, so I assume it has rare spawns as well. After this, we're heading to the next house. And then upstairs, and to the desk in this bedroom, which has 4 rare tech spawns around it. And on top. I've found GPUs, vertexes, VPXs, power banks, mill cables. This is a good one.
What is it? Okay.
Once we're done here, we can move on to the next location, which is this little house across the road. There's a duffel you can loot. And I found an intel here with other rare spawns around it. In the next room, I found a bitcoin in this sink. And rare industrial loot. This is the last place we'll loot in New Village. So next we'll use this back path to traverse the map. I usually ignore the resort entirely, but sometimes I do come down to check this building, which has some jackets in it. A weapon crate and a med bag. And upstairs, I think there's a rare spawn. Though I've only found chainlets so far. But as I said, I don't really search here often. Back to the run. We're now going to head to the Chalet, which is the star of this show. And I usually start by checking this box, which has some rare medical spawns. Next I head down to the bottom level, and to the body in this spa, which has 2 rare spawns, which includes bitcoins, coftums, aces, and more. With the body searched, I head up one level and into the theater, which has a bunch of industrial loot and 2 intel spawns next to each other. From here, we're going to head up another level and check this area, which has rare spawns on the table and the seat. I've found mostly rare tech items, but also rare spawns like Bitcoins, skull rings, and GP coins. Next to the table is a jacket you can loot. And in this room, there's a rare spawn on the drawers. Next, I usually head upstairs, where there's a rare spawn on this box. And another rare spawn on this shelf. There's a weapon crate up here as well, and once all that's searched, I head downstairs and into the garage. Apparently there's a spawn here, though I've never found anything, but I have found a lot in these 2 spawns. Mostly VPXs. Back here, there's some industrial loot. Then I usually check the back of this Jeep, which has some good attachment spawns. Next, we're gonna head across the back courtyard and into this room, which has a very hard to find rare spawn on this seat, as you'll see here. There's a lot of loose med spawns in here too, which is where I got most of my sallowas this wipe. And a blue locker, which has safe spawns. Then I check this side building here, which has a rare spawn on the table. Sometimes I also head down to the basketball court, which has some attachment spawns in this tent. Once the chalet is looted, I fade into the trees and head towards the crash helicopter, where there's a rare spawn on this chair. Plus some loose medical loot and a med crate. And that's pretty much the run finished, though I will give you some traversal tips. Heading towards extract, if you take this path, you don't have to jump at all. And then there's this shortcut down the mountain. I know there's a lot of spawns I missed, but this is generally how I keep my runs to 10 minutes, and are the spots I seem to find the most loot at. This is just from the couple of runs I recorded for this video. I hope this helps you guys get rich. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And a lot of these clips are recorded live on Twitch, so come by and let me know what you think. Link is in the description. See you next time.